Good day. My group is Jonathan Sanchez, Joan Aguiar, Jose Diaz, Juan Cruz, and you speak to them, Lady Rodriguez. Quizlet is an educational website and mobile application. It was created by Andre Sutherland in October 2005 and reading to the public in January 2007. Quizlet trained students through flashcards and various games and quizzes. Quizlet is the easiest way to study practice and master that you are learning, creating your own educational cards. First, we enter a www.quizlet.com. We second, register as users. We creating a class or a book of cards. Finally, select enter language and we will have our cards. Thank you.
Past simple. The past simple, also called the simple past, is used for past actions that happened either at a specific time, which can either be given by a time phrase, for example, yesterday, last year, etc., or understood from the context. Regular verbs add ed to the base form or d if the verbs end with e. Irregular verbs can change in many different ways. The verb form is the same for all persons. The simple past is used to talk about an action that ended in a time before the current one. The duration is not relevant. The time in which the action is situated can be the recent past or a distant past. For the structure of the past simple in negative and affirmative form is subject plus verb plus ed plus complement. For the negative form, the structure is subject plus didn't or did not plus verb infinitive, and this is the structure for the affirmative and negative form of the past simple. Simple past is a word used to refer to when something happened, so it is associated with certain time expressions that indicate frequency, often, sometimes, always. For example, I sometimes walk home at lunchtime. I often brought my lunch to school. Or a certain time, last week, when I was a child, yesterday, 6 weeks ago. For example, we saw a good film last week. Yesterday, I arrived in Geneva. She finished her work at 7 o'clock. I went to theater last night. An undetermined time, the other day, age ago, a long time ago, people lived in caves a long time ago. She played the piano when she was a child. For the conclusion, the term ago is useful to express temporal distance in the past. It's placed after the time period in question. A week ago, 3 years ago, a minute ago. Okay, in this moment, Juan can explain the structure of the question in the past simple. Thank you and see you later, guys.
In this type of sentence, the same phenomenon occurs with the main verb of the sentence that are in a negative way. The verb does not change. Here, the auxiliary verb must always start the sentence, and unlike the previous forms, the auxiliary verb does not precede the main verb. And now, since they are interrogative sentence, it is valid to use the auxiliary in an affirmative or negative way, since the question can be formulated in both. New let's look at its structure. And now we will talk about irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are are those that are not conjugated in the past or past participle following some role. The Therefore, the only way to count the past form of the type of verbs to count be here. and and this will be all. Thanks.
Well, this is the page, quizlet.com. It's a good page. Well, practicing a little. I could learn a lot about past simple from its definition, verb conjugation, sentences, and irregular verbs. That is something a little difficult to learn since almost alter change. But practicing a lot, you can reach a good result. Good job. The page is simple, is easy to use. Okay, in notes here. Okay, here are some examples of simple steps that are right and wrong, and with what I learned in Quizlet, I can tell why they are right or wrong. For example, in affirmative, correct. I washed my car yesterday. And incorrect. I washed my car yesterday because it lacks the ID to the word wash. Okay. In negative, correct. I did not wash my car yesterday. And incorrect. I not washed my car yesterday. Is incorrect because it should carry the did not. Okay. And the question, correct. Did I saw you wash your car yesterday? And incorrect. I did see you wash your car yesterday. Is incorrect because the did must go before the subject. The subject is I. First did and before subject I. Did I is correct. because it's wrong. And the verb see change to saw. See to saw. Okay. In conclusion, I covered a lot using the quiz because it's easy to use and very good, and anyone can do it. Everything. Thank you.